Hello, Taurus. What's good with y'all? How you doing? Let's pull some messages for you guys for the last half of December. Last half of December for Taurus universe. So if you would like information on how to schedule a personal reading, please look in the description box of this video. Okay? That's where you'll find everything you need to know in the description of the video. I don't know what deck I want to start out with. I guess I'll start with this one. The new Palladini Tarot. I love this deck. Love it. So these are going to be kind of short, sweet, and simple. I will be doing some career and finance at the end of this. But so far, what I want to look at here is I want to start off with how they felt in the past. That's what I really want to look at here. I want to see what frequency were you all on when the two of you came together. Okay. How did this person feel in the past, universe? How did this person feel in the past when they first connected with Taurus? What were their past feelings? Believe it or not, the more educated you become on energy behavior, and the language of the universe, the more you'll understand how important, looking back on what frequency was I on when I came together with this person? What frequency were they on when we came together? That's what I want to look at here. The Sun card reversed. Okay. So they weren't very happy. When the two of you first met, I feel like they were in a bit of an unhappy place in their life. Could be a Leo for some of you. Peanut 411. Thank you for that super chat. Appreciate you. Y'all kill me with your usernames, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Let's see here. Boom. King of Swords reversed. Yeah, man. When they first came together, I feel like they were pissed off about something that somebody did to them. Yeah, they were very angry. It could have been an ex. I'm not sure who it was. They were mad at somebody. Yes. They were very angry at somebody. Look, ooh. I feel like it was an ex, possibly, for some of you. Boy, it could be an air sign for some of you, but they were very angry. They were bottling up a lot of anger when the two of you first came together. I don't know, honestly, if they really, truly, genuinely felt an emotional connection when the two of you first came together with this Ace of Cups reversed. This feels to me like they were bottling it up. They were closed off and keeping this to themselves. They were still holding on to something bad somebody did to them. They were very pissed off about it. Okay. So it could have been kind of like a trauma bond. You know what I mean? And that doesn't mean that how am I going to word this? I'm not saying that they never had any kind of feelings for you at all. I just really feel like they were so wrapped up when the two of you first met and you first connected and you very first came together. They were so wrapped up at being, pissed off and angry about, I don't know, they got ghosted. They could have got ghosted or whatever it was to do with the past person. And I feel like you kind of distracted them. You kind of distracted them from that. Does that make sense? Make sense at all? Empress reversed. I really don't think that they were looking for anything serious either. When the two of you first came together, deep down in their heart, I really don't think that they were genuinely looking for something like serious and long-term with the Empress reversed. Could have been, for those of you dealing with a man, I know that we're dealing with all different types of situations here. But for those of you dealing with a man, I feel like they were pissed off at their baby mama. If you're dealing with somebody that has a baby mama, they could have been mad at the baby mama. Okay. The mother of their kids. Could have been another Taurus for some of you. Yeah, man. Look at this. Look at all this past baggage they were carrying when the two of you first came together. Okay. I feel like this is somebody that they weren't talking to. I feel like there was blocked communication, but they were still very, very burnt and very pissed off about that. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right. Well, that tells you an awful lot there. That tells you an awful lot, believe it or not. Let's see their current feelings now. I want to see how they're feeling now. How's this person currently feeling about Taurus universe? How are they feeling now? How are they feeling about Taurus now? King of Swords reversed. See, here's the funny thing. Look. King of Swords reversed came out a minute ago. See? Like attracts like, and vibrations repeat themselves. Okay. So, you know how mad they were at their ex or whatever when the two of you came together? They're still on that same frequency, only you're the one they're mad at now. You just took their place. Does that make sense? Now they're mad at you. Now you're the person in that hot seat. That makes sense? Now they're mad at you. They're holding on to that same anger and that same bitterness, but it's all about you. They feel like they wasted their time. Yeah, they're oh man, they're still losing sleep over this too. They are still losing lots of sleep over this. They're trying to forget about you though. They're trying not to think about you. They're trying to forget about this, pretend that it never happened, but they're not doing a very good job. They're honestly losing lots of sleep over this. Okay, Hierophant. Eight of Pentacles reverse, Page of Cups. Yeah, they are still in love with you, honestly. They are. But I just honestly feel this almost feels like the exact same energy is what they were feeling in the past. Only it's you now instead of that ex. Now you're the ex, and it's you now. Now it's you in that hot seat. You know what I mean? Three of Cups. I feel like some of you, they're trying to go out and party. Maybe trying to drink you off their mind, trying to go out and hang out with as many friends and do as much stuff and keep themselves preoccupied so if they don't think about it, trying to get it off their mind. They're not doing good, though. They're losing a lot of sleep over this. They're still in love with you. They're still in love with you. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Two of Cups reverse, though. So it feels like there's some stubbornness in here, you know? I don't think they want to have this connection with you. They don't want to still think about you. They don't want to love you, you know? So, I want to see what their actions, what's their actions? What actions are they taking? What actions are they taking? What actions are they taking towards Taurus? What actions are they taking? That's not really an action, but that tells you how strong they feel the connection. That tells you how strong they feel it. They feel it. They feel an incredibly intense connection with you. No, yes, they do. Let them pretend they don't all they want. That don't matter. The universe doesn't respond to what it looks like you're doing. The universe responds to what's really happening in your heart and mind. Just saying. Could be a Gemini for some of you. King of Wands reverse. Yeah, they're trying to play it off. They're trying to play. So it looks like to me there's a lot of inaction. Yeah, I think they're contemplating right now. They're going to war with themselves in their head, trying to figure out what to do. They're at a crossroads. But I think honestly they are making a decision. They're making a decision to just turn away from this and block it out and ignore it and pretend that it never happened and play it off like they don't care. But oh boy, they do. Oh yes, they does. Oh yes, they does. Oh yes, they does. Seven of Swords. Yeah, they're lying about it. They're lying about it. They're lying about it. Like if you come up in conversation, you know, oh man, I don't give a damn about Taurus. Ooh, look what came through here. I don't give a damn about Taurus. Oh no, I don't, you know, they're playing it off, lying about it. They're lying and pretending that they don't care. Oh yes, they do. And look what was the last thing that came out here, down here at the very, 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 very end. Eventually, they'll reach out. Eventually. But you know what I'm honestly feeling like? I don't feel like they're reaching out to try to reconcile things and fix things. This feels to me like they're reaching out to try to make you think they don't care. With the King of Wands reverse being overall, you know, they're just playing games basically. Look. Seven of Swords, Page of Swords, King of Wands reversed. Okay? That tells me they're reaching out, pretending just to make you think that they don't care. This is like they're up in their ego, dude. They're up in their ego. Let's see what's the outcome. What's the outcome? Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. So don't think this is random. When you hear from this person, they may try to make it seem like it's kind of random. They may try to stage like bumping into you somewhere, or I kind of feel like they're going to try to stage it to make it look like it's random. It's not. It's not random. It was very well thought out and thought through. Okay. Yeah, they're going to try to manipulate you. They're going to try to manipulate you. Yep. I feel like honestly what they're trying to do, what they're trying to do is make you think that you don't care, and they're trying to belittle you. It's like they're trying to gaslight you. See? Look, it's like they're trying to belittle you and gaslight you to try to lure you in. You know, this is a game. They're playing a game, dude. They're playing a straight up game. They're playing a game. These are 2 cards of lies and bullshit, and 1 card of nefarious manipulation. Okay, we gotta get this advice here. Oh, by the way, it could be a Virgo, Pisces, or Leo. Virgo, Pisces, and Leo. What's the advice? Then we're gonna look at your money. What's the advice? What's the advice for Taurus? Best advice here. What is the advice? Moon card reversed. Ace of Wands reversed. So I wouldn't try to have a full-on reconciliation with this person. Okay. This right here is saying speak your truth. Speak your truth, but they will try to manipulate you. Okay. Don't ignore any red flags. Okay. When you see a red flag, okay, let's meet in the middle. Don't ignore the red flags, but don't take off and run either. Okay. Bring it up. Call that red flag out. Call that red flag out. A red flag pops up, say something. Say something. Okay. World reversed, 5 of Cups reversed, Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay. I think you all need closure. You need closure. Okay. And honestly, you don't need a person to bring closure to you. Closure happens in here. Closure happens in here. Okay. But I think you all need closure. You need to close this out. You need to close this out. Okay. Just open up, speak your truth, stand in your truth. Don't let them play any kind of bullshit games. Don't let them gaslight you. Don't let them emotionally manipulate you. And I think you just need closure. You need to close this out. This looks like closure, because if you attempt to pull this person back into your life, man, that's drama waiting to happen. Drama waiting to happen. It's a repeat of the past cycle you already had with this person, waiting to happen all over again. I would just close this out and be done with it. Get that closure, baby. Get that closure. Now let's take a look at the money. Let's take a look at career and finances for the last half of December, going into the new year. Last half of December, going into the new year. Let's take a look at career and finances. Ooh, Temperance reversed. So some of you are waiting for a change. You've been wanting things to change, and you're getting real impatient and real off balance, waiting for things to change. The World reversed. Okay, I see what's going on here. And the Death card reversed. So what I'm seeing here in regards to your career, a lot of you have been waiting on a change, or at least been waiting on the green light to make something change. But the problem is it's not time yet. It's not time yet. Oh, I know that can be frustrating as hell. When we're ready for it, dude, I'm ready. I'm telling you, I'm ready like yesterday. And then the universe is like, it's not time yet. It's not time for that cycle, for that old cycle to end and the new cycle to begin just yet. Okay, it's not quite time yet. Eight of Pentacles reversed. So some of you are, hang on. Page, I just don't, I see you, whatever this is, if you're applying for like another job or something like that, I see communication coming through. I see talking, a lot of talking and a lot of communicating and a lot of ideas, but no action actually happening. Okay. No action actually happening. Oh man, it's because it's not time yet. It's not time for that switch. It's not time for that switch. This is weird. I've never seen anything like this come through a career. That's strange. I guess let's get the advice then. Let's get the advice. What's the best advice for Taurus in regards to career, finances, and money? The Knight, the Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse. Okay. And the Empress. Man. Okay. So how many of you have heard me make my analogy of it being a doorway that you want to make your way through? Okay, this is the analogy I like to use. Imagine that you are in a hallway filled with doors, okay? And this doorway that you want to make your way through is like entering into a new chapter in life, okay? And the next door is new job, okay? You want to make your way through that door. Or, new business or something to that effect. Well, the first thing you have to do is walk up to that door to see if you'll trigger the motion sensor to get it to open. If it doesn't, turn the door handle. If it's locked, knock on it. Okay? If it doesn't open, back away. Okay? Thank you, Alma, for that super chat. Thank you. Appreciate you. Now, if the doorway doesn't open, that doesn't necessarily mean, no, you're never allowed to have this ever. Every action you take, the universe sees exactly what you want. Okay? So when you take action in that direction to try to make your way through that door, a lot of times what's happening is on the other side of that door, the universe is saying, hold up. What's on the other side of this door is not ready for you yet. Okay? Let me get this ready. Please come back later. Back away and say, okay. Go occupy your mind with something else. Release your thoughts from it. Let it flow. Okay? And then return back to it later. Okay, let me go see if I can get that door to open. It still might not open. It still might not. Back away. Okay, universe. And what I'm talking about here, what we have to do is we have to develop that relationship with the universe and be able to draw a line in the sand between putting forth work and effort and forcing and fighting something. Okay. I'm not saying don't put forth any work or don't put forth any effort. Absolutely put forth work, energy, and effort. But when you feel yourself fighting and forcing and fighting and forcing, and you keep hitting roadblock after roadblock after roadblock after roadblock, that's when you back away and say, okay, it's out of my control, universe. So I'm trusting that it's like this for a reason. See what I'm saying? And learn how to feel when it's time to go back to that door. I hope this is making sense. Okay, because this is the strategy I've been using for the past 6 years. Feel when it's time to go back to that door. Eventually, it will open. Eventually. Okay? Eventually. I just really honestly feel like some of you, it could be a karmic contract. Like, let's say, for example, you are working at one job that you're just fucking sick of. You've been there for 10 years and you're ready to get rid of this and find something new. You could have a karmic contract with your boss. It's not complete yet. Something about this cycle that you're in isn't quite finished yet. And if you try to kick that door down, bad things could happen. They could happen. Okay? Let's see if anything else wants to come through for you here. I do feel like, though, it won't be too terribly long. I'm not saying you're going to be sitting in it for another year. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I am getting that right now. The reason why things haven't changed, those of you who have been trying to get things to change, is because that chapter that you're in isn't done yet. It's not done yet. There's still a few more things that you need to do, some more contracts, whatever. Let's see. What else wants to come through here? Any advice or whatever? The Three of Wands, man. Y'all, look, it's the card of waiting. Wait for your ships to come in. Wait for things to line up. Okay? Don't drive yourself crazy. Just know for a fact. See, the stuff that has to line up out here in order to make a manifestation happen is so mind-bogglingly complex it would blow your mind. Okay? Every car on the road, every plane flying through the air, every flutter of a butterfly wing has to line up and be perfect to bring you your manifestation, okay? And a lot of times the things that are lining up to bring us a manifestation, we don't see it. I don't see it happening. I can't see and point to anything that proves that I'm about to get my manifestation, that it's about to make its way into my reality. You have to trust it. You have to trust that it's coming, okay? Release it and let it go. Allow the universe to bring it to you when the time is right. And like I said, I don't think the majority of you have much longer to wait, okay? But there is going to be a little bit of waiting involved. There is going to be a little bit of waiting involved. But more than likely, the minute you release it and you're okay with it, you say, okay, well, you know what? Never mind then. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and decide to be grateful for what I have. I'm going to be grateful for where I'm at and just be thankful that I have a job, you know, and then the minute you release it like that, bam, that's when it's time to change. That's when that doorway opens. You see what I'm saying? It's not going to be too long. Just hang in there a little bit. Just hang in there, okay? Anyway, I do feel like those were the messages for my Taurus folks this evening. So I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all the love and the support and the positive feedback you all show me every single time I get on here and do this. Greatly appreciate y'all, man. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between right now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.